Hello and welcome, my mermaid architects. It's SJB here, and we are playing some more chimps for you guys. And of course, we've got a special treat for you today, because we're going to be rocking chimps with only glue today. Can you believe it? So the only way that we can make this happen is if we get a glue gunner, we try to get the corrosive glue in time, we eventually get Etienne here, we make Etienne basically run us through this game here while we use the glue to their best advantage, and eventually we take everything down. Now, the only real problem here is that... Oh. Wait a sec. The glue doesn't pop any balloons. Alright. Well, we have failed this run. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, have a super duper delicious day. Is what a loser would say. A winner, or at least a person who would try and try again and try to win, might say that you have some other options. You might have a different way that you could play this game. An interesting way that you could play this game. A way that involves a hero that is not Etienne. Now, the major issue with this entire strategy here is that the reason why we almost never pick Sauda as our hero here with any other towers that don't have cam detection or some sort of cam detection that they're going to get eventually, is that DDTs and big camo balloons near the end of the game are just going to completely destroy your face off. But we have one trick up our sleeve. The glue gunner right here has the ability to do some weird stuff with balloons, actually pop some stuff, actually do some decent Moab popping power and stuff, and have the ability to hit camo balloons. Glues all balloons on the screen and damages the balloons more. And even more when you use this glue storm here. So if we glue things like DDTs, even though we're not technically hitting the camo balloons, well, maybe they'll make Sauda do enough damage to take them down. Okay. I'm willing to give this a shot, I suppose. So now it comes down to positioning, and this is where it gets really funky, because glue is probably one of the worst towers in the game as far as using it as a solo tower or using it as a tower where you're going to get multiple different glue gunners. If you're going to get a glue gunner, you probably want to pick one glue gunner. Just get the balloon dissolver, just get the glue storm, just get the super glue. Getting all three of these guys kind of sucks because when you glue over a balloon, it steals the other glue away. So you cannot put two different types of glue on a balloon and have it like, you know, Moab slow down and super corrosive gluify it. It doesn't work that way. So it gets really tricky on what kind of glue and what kind of things you should go for. Now, luckily, we have a hero here that is actually fairly phenomenal against pretty much everything. She's really good against balloons. She's still pretty good against DDTs and stuff in the late game. She usually cannot solo chimps, or I don't think she can solo chimps anymore. I think she was nerfed enough where it doesn't work. But maybe with a little bit of support here, maybe she can pull this off. Maybe, just maybe, she could pull this off. One of the weird things is she does not pop lead balloons, so if you're going for an early chimps run or an early run where you don't have any other lead popping power, using Sauda here is possible, but you start to run out of steam right around 37-38. That's when it starts to get tricky on defending the lead balloons. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not, kind of depending on your ability timing and all that stuff. But we've got a lot of money here. So I think what a lot of people do when they're doing a Sauda run is they're probably going to start spending your money on Sauda here, and that's something that I want to try to not do as much as I possibly can. Yes, it will actually probably be more effective than using glue, but I think the better play is to start to get some glue going in here and then kind of, you know, figure things out as we get a little bit closer. So, can we fit any glue on here? Yes, we can. We can get at least one glue in here. I might be popping a second glue down here. We're going to decide on that for a little bit later, but for now, we're only going to use one glue. And then I also think that I want to do is, I think this is going to be... This is like the trickiest thing for me, guys, because again, when you hit one glue, it destroys the rest of the glue. So it's like, what do you really want to go for? But I think our number one goal right now is to make sure that we're going to stall and slow down these balloons. So I'm going to go for the glue hose. And then it sucks because usually stickier and stronger glue is better. But if you want to hit Moab class balloons and everything, you're probably going to want to go glue soak over here. But I forgot that I have to pop lead balloons here, so we got Sauda going for us. Okay, alright. I've changed my mind just a little bit. This is what I'm going to do. Alright, we're going to go for a glue gunner over here. He's going to be a random corrosive gluer with sticky, stronger glue. Alright, this is just going to do a little bit of popping power here. It might affect regen balloons a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be devastating for us. Even if we do end up regenning a few of the balloons, probably won't be deadly for us, especially once we get like some really nice strong glue later on. And then we're going to go for a... yeah, because this guy, I might end up getting up to a 5th tier. I'm gonna figure this out. Because I don't think I want to put my super glue up here. I think I want to put my super glue next to Sauda, so I can really get that damage going. It's tricky, though. There's so many ways you can play this. There's not, like, one easy, for sure answer that you want to go for. Even deciding on which glue gunner you want to get, like just getting a super glue, just getting a glue storm, or just getting a balloon solver, might be able to play this, too. But I think we're going to have enough money to get all 3 of these guys fairly easily, and still be able to level up Sauda to level 20 here in time. As long as things go reasonably smoothly, I don't see how that's going to be a problem. Here we go. We're going to go for this glue hose. We're going to go for the glue soak and corrosive glue here. Now I've got kind of a lot of corrosive action going on for us. It'll stop leads and everything in their tracks. And then also, hopefully, once we pop Moab class balloons, we'll still be able to hit those ceramics and slow them down and make sure things are going to happen in our favor. But interestingly enough, I do want to go for that other Moab glue here. So we've got this guy on first for now. He cannot hit Moabs, which is actually a good thing, because for now, I'm just going to leave him as is. And we're going to throw this guy down right next to Sauda. I'm going to put a little bit in front here. Not yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put him right here. I'm going to get this guy up to a Moab gluer. So this is going to be my Moab glue. And I also want to go for the glue soak and corrosive glue here on this guy for now. If I want to, later on, I can get an additional Moab glue and possibly go for a super glue with glue splatter. But for now, I want to go for the super glue corrosive glue. For now. For the time being. This could be a terrible, terrible, terrible way to play this game. I'm not entirely sure. If we have to replay it and go with some different clues, so be it. And we definitely would have put this guy on strong here. And I think, honestly, one of the better plays right now is maybe to get a relentless glue here. Popped balloons that were glued, leave a blob of glue on the track. Now, the reason why this is nice is if you go for corrosive glue, you can actually make some real crap happen here. All right, here we go. Sauda, got to do almost everything here for me. What? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, that's annoying. This guy can indeed hit Moab class balloons, and that means this guy didn't even want to glue it. Dude, are you kidding me? Oh, this could be horrible. I really don't even know, man. All right, we're going relentless. All right, let's see if this relentless glue is going to do anything for us. It looks like a combination of weirdness is going on here, and it seems like it's working out okay. Things are happening, I guess. Okay, so this is what I was a little bit worried about. Big chunks of regen balloons coming in here. We're going to jump on some of these guys, and it looks like we have already lost our game, I believe. Maybe. Still some regens. Dang. Alright, so we're able to just jump on those regen balloons, so we're able to survive for a little bit longer, but knowing that that's a big problem is not exactly exciting for me. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we are going to get this guy up to a balloon dissolver. He'll stop the regen action from coming through. This guy has to be my balloon solver, and the reason why I'm putting him over here so far away and seemingly almost in a stupid spot is because I want to make sure that glues don't interact with each other, basically. This guy and this guy next to each other is already causing chaos, and I don't want that to happen. So, one other thing we can do is we're going to get the glue strike. So this guy is going to glue all the balloons on the screen, causing them to take more damage from all sources while it lasts. Which means, against these lead balloons and stuff, which we're kind of already weak against, we've got something to do against them. Beautiful. Alright. So we've got a 4th tier here. We've got a 4th tier here. Excuse me. 3rd tier here. And a 4th tier here right now. And we're going to go for our 4th tier here pretty soon as well. Just to get him going. Oh boy. Okay, so normally when I'm talking about towers, I explain what they're doing and why they're doing things. But in this situation, I'm using things that aren't normally used in very weird ways that don't really make all that much sense. But it's working. I mean, Sauda by herself is already going to work, but dang, this is actually working pretty decent, guys. Balloon dissolver now, so super ceramic stuff are going to get taken down. And then this guy should be able to hit Moabs as well, so we're going to put him on strong here. The only problem with this guy is right now, he does not hit a lot of balloons. Alright, so if there was, you know, round 63 coming out or something like that, we would actually suffer pretty hard. But the good news is, once we get the balloon dissolver, it does not matter anymore. We definitely want to go for this stronger glue, at least in my opinion. Okay, it looks like things are going pretty well right now, so we'll see you guys in a couple rounds unless we have some major issues happen. Alright, so when we have a major camo issue like this, there's only one way to do anything about it. It's with our glue storm. And it looks like with the glue storm, we don't have any major issues here, which is good news. We took down 51 and 56 here without any major camo issues. Moabs are still kind of getting taken down pretty easily, I guess. Not super easily, though. But Sauda did just reach level 9, which is one of the biggest ways that she gets a ton of popping power here. And level 10 is also really important because it gives us that ability that when poop hits the fan, we've got it all covered. And we also have almost 23,760 bucks here to get our Bloons Solver. One of the cheaper 5th-tier towers in the game. Easily affordable before around 60? Woo! Alright, and guess what? You got a camo lead issue, bro. You can't pop them with Sauda, but you can pop them with somebody else. You can pop them with this glue gunner. Take them down, and very easily at that. And here we go, Bloons Solver. So Bloons Solver is a very interesting tower. He is oddly powerful, if that makes any sense, for like the price that you pay for him. If you get him in the early game here, he's good. He's gonna pop all the Bloons, gonna pop all the Moabs, gonna pop BFBs down into lower layers, even gonna like do some damage against all my gods and everything. We're totally going to easily take down all the way through round 80 here without any issues, except for the only thing this guy doesn't pop, camo Bloons. So we're gonna have to watch a little carefully here. You know, round 78 in particular might be a little problematic. 62 here, obviously a little bit problematic. Not too bad though. But we're gonna have to watch carefully here and see how this goes. But honestly, through round 78, we're gonna be totally fine. Let's make it the time skip. Oh, so we actually just about lost around 75, surprisingly. We have $25,000 saved up. But our Bloons Solver, for whatever reason, just did not do as much as I thought he would. And our Sauda did not clean up the Bloons as well as she probably could have. Not sure which was the real problem here, but I think with a minimal ability usage here, we should be totally fine. Sauda's still taking these guys down. And surprisingly, though, what was surprised me the most is the Bloons Solver did not clean up all the random pink Bloons coming in through here, like this. So we're going to have to use Sauda's ability here to clean this up, but round 76, luckily, is easy for us, and we just need to get our ability back for round 78, just in case something bad happens here. Plus, we're about to make our next big change to the game here. I'm going to go with the super glue. So this is going to be an interesting tower, hopefully. He's going to be really good against the Bloons here in particular, obviously popping a lot of layers here, but also really good against the Moabs as well. One interesting thing to note is that I think my positioning here was pretty good. This guy's going to be able to hit most of the Bloons kind of as we're wrapping around here for a second time. This guy can still hit some Bloons here and there, but it might have even been a better thing to do. Just throw this guy out of the way. Put him next to the daiquiri and the banana thing and have him not do any regular attacks here at all. Because this guy already has that corrosive glue, so he's, you know, wasn't even like a lead weakness or anything like that. This guy could also have done it right from the get-go as well. Here we go, though. This is a problem. We're going to use our glue really quickly. Let's see if Sauda can take it down with the glue action. And it looks like... no, she couldn't without all of the abilities. Dang. Shows you the power for round 78. Holy crap. Also, she was on first instead of strong. I think if maybe I put her on strong and then use this guy a little bit like after they pop the ceramics, it might have been a lot better. So there's definitely ways to like tweak things, make things a little bit better. But so far, I'm happy with what we're doing. I'm happy with what we got. Sauda just by herself, though, obviously is a strong hero. Even back in the day, she used to have the ability to one-tower chimps by herself, but she has since been nerfed. I think she has been nerfed at least 2 or 3 times now. So she's not as powerful as she used to be. It kind of sucks. You know, it's part of the game, though. It's part of the game. She's still very powerful. Ooh, see, look at this. This is like a minor problem here. You know, this is the Bloons Solver glue is lasting all the way through over here on a Oh my god. So that means on BFBs and stuff, it's going to last even longer. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I think probably not, to be honest. But that shows you how scary this is right here. All right, so we're about to get our Glue Storm, though. That's going to help us out a little bit, I believe. Good against Bloons and stuff. And I think what I want to do is I want to put her on strong for a little bit, dude. And we've got like almost everybody on strong and probably just use an ability per round. Just go like this, clean up all the Bloons real quick. Dang, we did not clean up all the Bloons real quick. And we also got to worry about the glue lasting so long that the Bloons Solver actually can't get to work over here. But it looks like it's working out almost perfectly. The glue is wearing off right where the Solver is, and the Solver gets to attack. Beautiful. Oh, and then random ceramics just surviving over here. Okay, so the first free play round, I don't want to call it a success. I don't want to call it a failure. I just want to call it a bit of a mess, actually. Things happening all over the place. Very confusing. Stuff is not exactly exciting for me. Ooh, also, this guy is on last. Maybe I should move him back to first here. He worked better on last when he was a fourth tier, but as a fifth tier, I think first makes much more sense. All right, so the glue is going all the way over here. Solver definitely got to snipe these puppies. It's hard to tell if anything's sneaking through, but I don't think it is. Looks like as soon as we hit it with any sort of glue action over there, it's going to go down. All right, so actually really liking this Bloons Solver spot over here. Very fresh. Very surprisingly fresh. Working out perfectly for us. Okay, so for the rest of the game here, we could build a lot of glue gunners. We could build more, you know, Moab glues and things like that, but I think that's actually going to be a waste of our time, effort, money, and everything. So sadly, one of the things that I've tried to do throughout all of my Chimps runs so far is, even though I have been using a hero, I've really tried not to spend any money on a hero. Oh my god, I'm just going to use the ability. I've really tried not to use any extra money on our hero. There's been $100 here, $300 there. You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not like, I didn't think I was cheating or anything like that. But I wasn't like, oh yeah, let's just level them up to level 20 because that's going to be the best way to play. Let's just get a Churchill, get them up to level 20, and bam, we win the game. That was not my goal. My goal was always to use the tower, and then of course, if the tower couldn't solo by themselves, we also used a hero. And usually I was using one of the weaker heroes, like Quincy instead of Sauda, or I was using Etienne because he was a necessity for our cam detection. But in this, oh my god, this is so annoying that I have to deal with that, but I'm going to do it anyways. It sucks to watch, but it just is what it is. All right, let's test out our Glue Storm. We've not used this guy yet. It lasts a very long time. She loves how long this guy's going to last for. She's going to love how much goo this is going on all over the place over here. And let's see if she's going to be able to do more damage because of it. Seemingly enough, I believe. And we take them all down. But, again, annoyingly at the end here. Oh, my god. Oh, boy. All right. It's tough to watch the slow poppages going on in here, but it just is part of the game, my friends. All right, we got our Oh My Gods coming out now. Could do some extra power here. We could even do something weird like using a sword charge early on to get that extra damage flowing up in here. And then once we get a little closer... So I guess I don't even know if this guy overtakes the fact that Bloons Solver Glue is on here already. I don't know. Whatever's going on, I'm not sure I like it. I feel like this guy is actually ruining my Moab glue popping power. My Moab stunnage just in its entirety. Yeah, I really don't like having this guy here. If I have to do a rerun, he's going in the garbage, or he's going over here, or going down here, or something stupid, man. He's definitely not staying in this clutch spot right here. All right, so we have money, though. Let's, you know, in the non-spirit of my Chimps runs, I'm going to be spending our money on our Sauda here. So let's spend it up. Boom. And, oh, that's all we can get for now. But she's going to reach level 20 pretty much anyways, so it doesn't really matter that much. But it does definitely help us out at least a little bit. I will say putting her on strong here has been quite wonderful. Because normally it's like, oh crap, Ceramic's sneaking through, can't see what's going on. This guy has been doing a great job of killing them right when we need them. And I'm going to, again, annoyingly have to use my abilities here to keep these Ceramics from being super annoying. All right, round 87, we got 4 Oh My Gods, doubling it from round 85 already, and they've got more health, so it's literally 87 is more than twice as hard as 85. It's weird that that's the case, but it is. All right, still killing the strong ones, killing the Oh My Gods. We're going to use both of Sauda's abilities here, I think. Bloons Solver still doing his job over here. Oh, we got Moabs trying to sneak through right now, though. That's not good. All right. The Moabs will get destroyed in the end here, though. Bloons Solver again coming in clutch. And that was only round 87, folks. Whew. This is going to get tricky. Of course, didn't have my abilities all ready to go and everything right when I needed them every single time, but still. Okay, 88 this time, going very swell. Yeah, she definitely cannot cut through those ceramic layers. That's just definitely one of her weaknesses here. All right, increased attack range, popping power, leaping sword attack deals more damage. Fantastic, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's use our Glue Storm here to increase our popping power overall. Worked pretty well there. At least seemingly worked pretty well. And again, we've got an annoying Glue Storm thingamabob here. Gosh darn it. All right, Sauda, go up another level, girl. Go up another level. We need you. Ooh, Bloon Solver. Can't see what's going on over here. Hopefully it's going to work out. I think so. Didn't die. Must have worked out. Another glue storm here around 89. Ooh, maybe I should have saved that for around 90. Maybe I should have saved that for around 90. Let's hope that this lasts long enough that I can use it on round 90 here. And it looks like, again, absolutely delicious solving action. All right, round 90. So without any additional help, let's see how Sauda's going to do here. Maybe a jump here and a little bit of an ability. Okay, so that goes to show you, DDTs, bro, they a problem. They a real big problem. That shows me that if something's going to kill me, it's most likely going to be round 93 or 95. And 95 is looking pretty brutal right now. All right, so let's use the glue this time around and see if that's going to give us that extra DDT damage that we need. All right, going okay, not perfect. We jump on it. We do take down round 90, but that was pretty brutal. That was a lot more brutal than I'd like it to be. Okay, so Sauda's got to go up another level here for sure. Many balloon layers at once. That sounds good to me. Got to be honest here about that. Solver still coming in fantastic like. Definitely one of my favorite positions of all time, my friends. Definitely. All right. Do we have enough money for level 17? We might for round 93. I don't think we're going to reach level 20 for round 95, though. All right, I could not see what's going on there. I'm going to use Sauda's ability really quickly, just kind of to do it. Clean up some of these balloons real quick. And then I'm going to save my glue ability here for round 93. We have more DDTs coming out, of course. All right. Big chunks of crap happening all over the place. But again, I think the Solver's going to come in clutch here and just take down anything that's left over. Solver, even against a bunch of Moabs. How are we going to do here? Bunch of Moabs. All right. Oh, my God, dude. That's so cool to watch. It looks so terrible when it's coming around there. It's like, oh, dude, we lost. Nope, Solver cleans it all up. All right, here we go. DDTs again. Sauda's going to do a pretty good job here, cleaning up most of the DDT layer to start, but then we're going to have to clean it up with the sword charge. Crap. All right, this could be bad. We don't have our Solver here to clean up these ceramics coming out. Can't tell exactly what's going on. We're going to move her to first here. It's hard to see. Oh, there's the camos. There's the camos. The camos would have walked right through our defense, so that's not going to work for us. Okay. All right, so this time around, I used my ability a little bit earlier here. We're also going to use our sword charge a little bit earlier here. And it looks like this time around it went much, much better. There's still going to be a few regen camo ceramics left over. But we're hoping that by the time they go around here, Sauda will be able to kill him. Or I could just jump on him, maybe. We're going to move her to first for a quick second. We're going to jump on him. Let's jump, jump, jump. I think we got him. We still have her on first here. Which I normally like to leave her on strong whenever possible. And it looks like they definitely are not going to leak through there. Now we're just going to make sure we clean up the regular balloons here. And it looks like they will go down in history as the easiest route of all time. Not quite. All right, we're gonna... Okay, I'll be back in a sec. No joke, it's been like frickin' 2 or 3 minutes. These ceramics have so much health, it's just insanity. I did not use my abilities. I probably should have just done it, but I really wanted to keep them because round 94 is a very, very big level. I'm going to switch her back to strong. We are going to buy the next level up here. We're going to be level 17. Many balloon layers at once. Definitely going to increase our popping power a lot here. We're going to go for an early sword charge, I think. Just want to get the Moabs out of the way. Let's get the Moabs and the balloons out of the way. Boom. Early sword charge. Don't forget she only goes around once this time, but that's pretty good. And then we're going to use this... I'm going to try to save my glue ability here because I want it for around 95 for sure. You know what? We got a good lead time up. We got a good lead time. This is a very quick ability, so I'm going to use it anyways. We're going to hope that the Solver here is still going to be able to take down all these balloons. And it looks like, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Our glue rat. Glue rat coming in clutch. Delicious glue rat. And we're stuck here again with this garbage. We got good lead times, but it doesn't seem to matter much. We'll be back in another, like, 20 minutes or whatever. And here it is, my friends. The round to end all rounds. Round 95. I strongly believe we're going to lose on round 95. I don't see how we can do it. We're going to wait till the very last second for our glue. We do still have her on strong here. We're going to use our sword charge to the last second, and it's not even going to be close. I think we are, like, very, very clearly bested. I have no idea how we could possibly change what we're doing here. We're going to swap this girl to first real quick. We're going to go for a slightly earlier glue because it can like kind of lead into things. But there's not really not much I can do here. It just is what it is. I think we just lose. It's like upsetting, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Sadly, you must die. So we go with an early glue thing. Still got her on first here. DDTs are gonna sneak through all the way over there. We're gonna use our sword charge, and it just doesn't seem to matter too much. These guys, very last second, but it's just too many DDTs, man. Just too many. I think we've been doing this all wrong. We used Sauda, and we were basically using glue as sort of a support to Sauda. But I think we need to switch this strategy up, and I think we need to use Geraldo as a support for our glues. The glues are a good tower, and they've got one weakness. They can't beat round 6, and they can't beat camo Bloons. But Geraldo can beat round 6, and Geraldo can give camo detection. Oh, that makes things interesting. That looks fun. All right. So now we've got a different strategy under our belt here, and honestly, I think things are going to go pretty well for a pretty reasonable amount of time here. We're just going to make sure we put down every single one of our crossbows, of course. We're going to sharpen our crossbows when time comes up, and we've got enough money to still also get as many glues as we want. We cannot use the upsetting Super Monkey thingamabob, sadly. It'd be cool if we could turn this guy to Super Monkey. I feel like it wouldn't even be cheating in that situation, but we can't, so that's okay. So instead, what we have to do is we have to think about what we're going to do as far as your glue gunners are concerned. Do I want to use the exact same strategy? And I think I want to do something very similar, but not the exact same. What I want to do is I want to go for a another bottom path glue here, a Moab glue and a relentless glue in this situation right down here. Just keep it right next to Geraldo. Hope that a lot of your popping power is just kind of like clumped up in this general area right here. And I'm still going to build my, believe it or not, my balloon solver over here, but not yet. I'm going to do that later on in the game. I like the spot for cleanup. All right, you keep it away from this glue so you don't just kind of splash glue on each other's glue. And he still gets to pop some balloons kind of as they come in, and of course, right before they're going to leave, which is really, really important for me. So we got the Moab glue, we're going to get the relentless glue here, and again, we just have to make sure we keep up with Geraldo's action over here. What's interesting here is that Geraldo is not as good as he used to be either. Geraldo has been nerfed pretty hard. So it's not a big waste of money or anything like that, but I do have to give Geraldo his camo detection as well. Don't forget, when you give Geraldo camo detection, you give every single one of these guys camo detection as well. So it's actually much, much better to get Geraldo camo detection rather than your glue gunner, at least early on in the game here. Keep in mind that these do not last forever. Pretty much nothing lasts forever here except for these guys right here. So everything else is basically don't use it unless you absolutely need it, at least in my opinion. If you got other ways to pop things where you can be more efficient with your money, do it. Like sharpening stones and things like that, they used to be infinite. They do not last infinite anymore, so there's no point in using them. Maelstroms are kind of goofy because I could put those down as well, but I don't really feel like it. I'm not going to go crazy with the Maelstroms or anything like that. I want to spend my money on glue instead. And I want to keep up with Geraldo and his turrets and all that, but I want to make sure that I'm focusing on the glue. So let's get some relentless glue action here, see if we can take down the Moab really quickly. And then honestly, if we can take down this Moab, we're going to be totally golden through round 50, maybe 60. We'll kind of check in with you guys every like 10, 15 rounds or something like that just to see how things are going. But let's see how this Moab goes. All right, little Moab. Let's see how easily you're going to get taken down here, my friend. We slowed down the Moab with the glue. We popped it into ceramics. The Bloons are going to be mildly problematic with one random blue sneaking through. But it comes around again, and we clean them up. All right, that's kind of what I expected. Looking pretty good. Now we're going to do the exact same thing we did in the last game, where we got our very strong glue gunner up here after round 42, because I don't want to deal with camo Bloons being an issue here. And then, realistically, if we ever have any really hard rounds, we use Jerry's Fire. Otherwise, we kind of just ride this out into the sunset, get a Bloon Solver, and let it all go. All right, we just got the Bloon Solver on 58. Things are still going pretty well overall. One of the only major issues here is we are going to have to buy and use our second camo potion here on round 59 so we can pop the camo leads. Which is kind of sad that Geraldo can't pop ledge yet, but it just kind of is what it is, you know. Sucks to suck sometimes. Doesn't really matter. It's just like a couple $100 we got to waste over here. Yeah, I think we're going strong until round 80. All right, so things are going like uber smooth right now. We have the Bloon solver up in the front here as per usual from last time. We did get the super glue over here. He is on first right now, and I think I would have moved him to strong as soon as we start to run into like any issues whatsoever, but leaving him on first right now just doesn't seem too bad. Just kind of keeps the balloons next to the shooty turrets and make sure that we don't have to worry at all about having to wrap around and eventually let the solver clean things up. To me, that's good. I did a really good job about Geraldo's turrets here, making sure we got them used up every single round, and I saved up all 4 of them to be used right when he reached level 13, which was like perfect. If anything, I maybe wasted 1 round's worth of building a turret, but I still feel like that's worth it to get these really 4 extra strong turrets rather than the weaker turrets from before. They do not get automatically upgraded or anything like that. They're still the weaker version of the turrets. You can see the yellow bow arrow thing, and then the red arrow thing with the yellow thingamabob here. Yeah, different. But now the question arises, you know, last time I was spending a lot of money on Sauda. This time around, I don't think I want to spend a lot of money on Geraldo. You know what I mean? Like, I think I just want to let him do his thing, and I think I want to try to get my glue gunner going. So we're going to go for an extra glue storm here. And for this guy, I still think that I want to... I think I got to go for the glue soak here. To make him worthwhile against the Moabs and all that. So let's do that. I'm not going to use it unless I need to, though. That's basically the way we're going to play this out. Not going to use it unless I absolutely need to. As far as using other things from Geraldo, I can. I mean, I can use these fires and things like that. I have not been able to use them just yet. I'm going to save them until I need them, basically. As far as other glue gunners are concerned, should I use more glue liquefiers, more glue strikes, more relentless glues, or anything like that? Honestly, I don't think so. I think the Bloon solver is just so solid against the balloons. I think spamming more 4th tiers will actually probably hurt me more than it'll help me. And I'm just wasting money that I could possibly use to maybe level up Geraldo later on in the game here. But again, because things are going so remotely smooth here, we'll see you guys against the DDTs. All right, DDTs. This is where things get really tricky. What are we going to do? So there's a lot of options for us. If we do nothing, we can't pop them at all besides the rabbit trying to do things. That doesn't really do anything. We can also glue this thing, but it's really not doing very much over here, as you can probably tell. So that's worthless. So I have to figure out how we can pop these DDTs. The easiest answer for myself is honestly to just Cambo Potion Geraldo and see how much Geraldo can do. Because if Geraldo can do a good amount of popping power against these guys, fantastic. But the question is, can these guys do that much damage to DDTs? Enough. Enough that it makes it worthwhile. That's pretty good. It's all thanks to, believe it or not, this guy. Because this guy technically de-leadifies the DDTs, allowing other towers that normally can't hurt leads like Geraldo to actually come into play. So these guys, believe it or not, are actually doing a really... Oh crap, I just clicked on my video. Are actually doing a really good job here. I tried to click on a BTD6 and I clicked on my YouTube video from yesterday, my Alchemist video. I was just reading the comments on it. So anyways, here we go. Round 91. How we doing? We're going to glue this crap. Slow it all down, slow it all down. Let the rabbit do the work. Let the solver do the work. Let everybody do the work here. We got a bunch of money here, saved up if we need it. And we're about to reach level 18 for Geraldo. The next big change here is going to be level 20, so we're going to get everything back. And again, honestly, if we wanted to, we could probably buy it, like, soon. All right, we're going to try to save the glue ability this time around. I think I want to try to save it. Again, don't forget, this guy has been on first this entire time. He has not been switched to strong yet. Because it's just going. It's going really well. The solver has been cleaning up any balloons that leak through to over here. And no Moabs have leaked through over there either with this situation. These Geraldo and his turrets have done a great job here. So again, we're going to have to use this thing. Geraldo still has camo detection. All right, we're going to have to use that a little earlier. And I think with an earlier use, we might be able to pop these guys back. Okay, that freaked me out a little bit. It's clearly my fault. One thing I could do here is I'm going to add an extra fire here on top of it, and we're going to use this thing right away. And we're going to see if that's going to be enough to take down these round 93 DDTs, and it looks like it will be. Almost no problem there. Woohoo! Deliciousness. Great job, everybody. Great job. Geraldo's fire. Pulling it through for us. And round 93, pretty easy, man. Round 94 is a pretty big balloon level. We're going to use our ability here. We'll wait for the balloons to get a little bit closer here before we actually use this guy, though. Now, at this point, one weird thing is that these camo potions are actually kind of rare. You don't just get a crap ton of camo potions all over the place. So, I use this on round 90, which means I will not get it back on round 100 because it only lasts 10 rounds. And I know 90 to 100 is only 10 rounds, but you have to include 90 and 100. That means it's actually 11 rounds. So we have to watch our cam detection here very, very, very carefully. I don't remember exactly how many rounds it takes to earn this back, but it's not as common as you might want it to be. All right, Solver here with the rabbit play, combined together, working out great. We take him down, round 100. Did I say round 100? Round 95. Great. Okay, so we're going to use this guy. We're going to use our glue here. The problem with the glue is we have to use it kind of early. Kind of early. Okay. Okay. We're having a big problem against purples and leads right now. We're going to use this glue, like, ridiculously early here and hope that I can get it back a second time, maybe. Hurt some of the first DDTs. Oh, boy, this is not looking good for us. Okay, because those purples and leads were such a problem in the early part of the game here, this is leading 95 to be a pretty big pain for us. And I just have to quit out and think this out real quick. Okay, at this point, using sharpening stones is probably a good idea. So we're going to sharpen anybody with a red feather here. That'll increase our damage just a little bit here. In addition, even though it sucks, we're going to use one of our genies here. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. It doesn't really matter where it goes. Just prop them down, let them go to work. And we're hoping that this combo here is going to be enough. But our big problem right now is actually the fact that camo purples are just camo purples and camo leads are a really, really, really big problem for us. So we're going to wait this out until something actually fully leaks through here. Nothing leaked through. Purples are gone. Good, good, good. We're going to use that glue here, kind of in the middle of the round, right when I think everything's going to work out to get glued. Hopefully everything gets glued here. DDs are trying to sneak through, but they don't. The glue was going to... Woo! We got everybody glued, actually. Some camo balloons want to sneak through, but it does not matter. The genie is going to come in clutch here. Will we be able to take them all down? It's close. But we do. We take down round 95. And we got 38 grand left over here to make some plays if we want to. All right. Geraldo is currently level 19. We're gonna ride this out. We still do not want to spend any money on Geraldo if at all possible. In the spirit of the challenge. Things are going very, very well. Solver's still taking down all the balloons here. Round 96 is a very beefy balloon level, but it's actually not usually that bad. It's like round 94 plus a little bit. Really what it is. If you're gonna lose on 94 more than 96 in my opinion, because you've already beat round 95. All right, 97 coming up in here. That should not be a hard round at all for us. But now we lost our genie. All right, so the reason why this is not gonna be too bad is because we got the super glue. Super glue is just gonna stun these oh my gods forever. And did we reach level 20? Oh, still level 19. Okay, that does make things a little bit tricky, I suppose. I guess at this point, one thing we can do is we can put some Geraldo's Fire on some crap. So we're going to go Geraldo's Fire there. We're going to go Geraldo's Fire here. And we're going to go for a third Geraldo's Fire right here. And there we go. Jerry's Fire all over the place. Burn the crap out of these balloons. Take them down. Make sure they realize who the boss of the world is. SJB is the boss of the world today, man. Here we go. Round 98. Jerry. Oh, he's going to get it for the next round here. Can we take it down without any extra help? Because if we can, we're going to use this genie here for around 99 and 100. All right. We're going to go for a fairly early glue here. Not too early. Boom. That felt like the right time. Everything's kind of combobulated up over here. Uh-oh. We got a lot of Moabs trying to sneak through over here. A lot of Moabs trying to sneak through right here. Reinforced on top of that. It's really going to come down to this solver here. Will the solver be enough to take down everything? We're gonna... Oh! Holy crap. Oh, I almost lost. Almost lost. And clearly did not have enough popping power there. Oh my god, that was bad. Okay, so round 98 is a pretty big problem. We've got some money to spend. We're gonna buy the last $500. Level 20. We got a Jerry up to level 20. That's going to give us 4 more turrets to use. That's a big chunk of extra help here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm also going to use Jerry's other things that I don't normally use all that much. We're going to use some of these guys to send any balloons back that go in this little area. We're going to use the 3 additional Jerry's Fires here because they do not go away in the next 3 rounds. And then I've got 2 genies here for ourselves. Probably should have bought 1 genie before I did this, didn't I? Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense. Well, if we fail for some reason, we'll go back and we'll fix that. And we're going to sharpen the sharpest of the sharp things over here. And just because I want to make sure that I complete this, I am going to, you know what, we're going to save it. We're going to use 2 genies on round 99, and instead what we're going to do is we're going to go for a Maelstrom here in the middle of everything, right when things are getting busy. And I think that we're going to take this down with ease, man. With ease. Now that we got all these fires all working together here, things are just going to go our way. In fact, I think I'm going to use multiple Maelstroms. Here's 1 Maelstrom to start. All right, worked pretty well, not great. Here's a 2nd Maelstrom. We're going to glue on top of that. And we're going to go for our 3rd Maelstrom here. And I believe that this is going to be way more than strong enough to take this all down. There we go. Combine it all together. 3 Maelstroms here for round 98. Still need the solver to work his magic. Work his gluishness. There we go. Looking pretty good this time around. Just regular Bloons left here. Solver. Coming in pretty clutch. 1 Moab. Bunch of ceramics. And there it is. Round 98 is also defeated. And now we have to do is we have to take down round 99. Now, this is where it gets interesting because I have 2 camo potions. So we're going to use the camo potion on this guy. We're going to use this thing. And we're going to use the camo potion on nobody else because we're going to save around 100 here just in case I need more DDT popping power. Now we've got a stunnage on these DDTs in range of all these Jerry's fire. Round 99 is super easy. And no, wait, we do get this camo detection for round 100. Okay, great. So now we can use this extra camo detection here. And I didn't even need it because we got 2 extra genies and glue gunners only. With a lot of Geraldo help here, has been a breeze, my friends. An absolute breeze. Holy crap. Holy crap. Woo! I wouldn't call it a breeze. It was actually pretty difficult. I think that the alchemists were actually more difficult for me, though. That was a very tricky, weird thing to do. Having Geraldo here, though, just really, really helped me out. And having a couple strong glue gunners, just kind of like combining them together. Geraldo was clearly the key here, not the glue. But it is what it is, guys. We still beat this with glue gunners only, my friends. If you enjoyed, don't forget to press that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.